This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is July 7th, 2022. We're located at 2064 Calle, Salto, S-A-L-T-O, in Thousand Oaks, California, 91360, performing a video sewer inspection through the 3-inch ABS plastic sewer cleanout that is just to the right of the entranceway of the front porch. That's the front porch area, and that's going out toward the street. Going to set our camera right at the opening of the 3-inch ABS plastic cleanout, zero out our camera monitors so we get a good accurate reading, and we're going to begin running through the sewer line. And I believe this is going that way, huh?
I just passed through the bullhorn right here.
They did? Okay. And now we're running out toward the street. There is a bullhorn system. There's two cleanouts. One runs out to the street, and one runs back into the house underneath the property. So we're running out. We are in black ABS plastic sewer piping, running out toward the street. Let me see it. You want to see it? We're running out toward the street. Easier to let it down. There you go. So we're in black ABS plastic sewer piping, running out toward the street. So far, all the piping and fittings appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Yeah. We have audio. Coming up on what looks like possibly just a coupling. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. I believe it's rolled. It looks like this may have been replaced with trenchless piping because those are rolled joints. So we're going to continue to run out. When the joints have a roll to them, they're generally put in with trenchless piping by means of pipe bursting, which is breaking the old pipe out into the earth and pulling the same diameter pipe through. Running down toward the street. Got a little ways to go to get out to the transition at the lateral right at the property line. Coming upon another joint. Going in slow. Yeah. Another joint. Then we're coming upon another joint, and then we're making a slight turn. And all those joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Another joint. I believe we're going to transition to what looks like maybe concrete piping. It could be vitreous clay or concrete. It looks like concrete. If they're more than 4 to 5 foot lengths, it's generally concrete piping. A little tiny bit of an offset in that joint, not terrible. We're going to try and rinse our camera lens a little bit. Got a little bit of water running. Got a little bit of debris on the camera lens. Yeah. We're going to pause for a moment. I'm going to flush the toilet and see if we get some more water running and see if we can clear that. So we're going to pause for one moment. Okay, we're going to let the water subside a little bit. Then we're going to continue running the camera out. Just flush the toilets. Should be a place to put the rag and stuff on the manhole. Right there. They probably didn't have anything there before. Okay, we're going to begin running out again. And we are in concrete sewer piping. And Appears we may have a little crack in the seam. We'll look at it again from 58 feet back. We're going to keep running in. And we have a little cracking up at about the 3 o'clock area in the seam, and a little bit down at the 9 o'clock area. And it could be partially just buildup from where the debris hits that line. May just be the debris that's cracking. We'll take a good look at it. We're going to blow it up on our laptop back at the office and really take a good look at it. We don't see any holes in the line. We don't see any root intrusion. So there's a good chance that that's just the debris that's cracking and coming away from the piping. As you get a lot of water running through with a lot of debris, it will build up on the sides. Coming up to a joint right here, and the joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Yeah, those lines on both sides do appear to be just debris, some scale, buildup. Running out toward the city sewer. Pause for a moment. Okay, so we're going to continue running out. We got another joint. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Coming up to a turn, we should be dropping into the city sewer, a couple joints, and that's the edge of our city sewer saddle tie-in connection at approximately 81 feet 4 inches on the camera monitor. So we're all the way out there. We're going to just run into the city sewer just briefly and try and see if we can rinse our camera off a little bit more. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Pull back out. Pull back out to the 81.4. I'm going to pause for one moment. I'm going to get you. Okay, we rinsed our camera lens off and we're right back to the edge of the saddle area. Going to begin pulling back. Got a little bit of water running right now. We saw all the joints all the way out to here. Saw the piping. What appeared to be possibly a crack, I believe, is just buildup. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and blow that up on our laptop. Blow that up on our laptop back at the office. Then we'll take a good look at it. We're going to continue pulling back. I'm going to talk to the buyer. See if they want to run back up the waistline or not. Got a home inspector inside right now too, and they're running water. We took a look at the entire line. Well, we can see the entire line appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We transitioned from ABS plastic to concrete sewer piping. We're back in the ABS plastic now, coming back toward our clean out. We looked at the entire ABS line, and everything in the ABS line, all the joints and piping appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Be kind of hard with the home inspector running water inside now to see too much, but we did already inspect it on the way out. We're going to continue to pull back toward our clean out. Coming back to our clean out and up and out of our mainline sewer clean out. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we spoke with the buyer and they would like us to run through the other 3-inch ABS plastic clean out that's about 2 feet in front of the one closer to the foundation wall, and they want us to run back toward the house, up and underneath the house, to check the line. So we're going to zero out our camera monitor one time again. We're going to begin running through. Okay, we're zeroed out, and we're going to begin running back up toward the house. Check the line going in. Now we get in just a few feet. Now we're transitioning to an older cast iron line, and the cast iron line has a lot of rutting and a lot of buildup and scaling. You have big humps and everything else in this line. This line more than likely will need to be cleaned real well with a picote tool and hydrojetted, because you have so much rutting and humps in this line and such that it will catch paper, especially wipes. If somebody were to start using wipes in this house, more than likely it would catch on this area, or on the cast iron, on the nodules and in the rutting, and it would cause stoppages. We're going to continue to run all the way back as far as we can. Yeah, I don't believe this line has been cleaned in a long time, or possibly ever cleaned. So it's definitely going to need a good cleaning and hydrojetting. You've got the clean out, which will really be helpful. So you got some huge knots in there. And all these huge knots will definitely catch paper and definitely catch wipes and other debris, and can cause stoppages. Getting into some debris. We're going to flush some water through here real quick to run our camera. Clean it. I'm going to pause for a moment. Pause for a brief moment. Okay, we rinsed the camera lens off, ran some water through, and we're going to continue running up the line. A lot of scaling, a lot of debris. It's holding some water right here. Got looks like a little belly in the line, a little flat spot. But then again, the rutting and all the debris that's in this line will kind of dam up the water in there. It's going to slow up whatever's going through, paper, debris, and such. And that doesn't help. That can cause a lot of stoppages. And we're coming up, I believe we're running all the way back. So looks like we got paper in the line right here. Got paper stuck and hanging. And we got some more paper. And I think we might be at the end of the line. Yeah, it looks like we're probably toward the end of the line. So we're going to flush one more time, try and rinse that off. And then we'll continue to remove the camera. Okay, you can
see the paper hanging on the top up there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're at the end of the run right now. We're going to begin pulling back slowly.
Yeah.
See a big old knots in there.
Yeah.
There's just big humps, and this is common.
And it's iron.
Cast iron, yeah,
Yeah.
for cast iron. And in some places it's holding back water. It's got a big rut at the bottom.
Is plastic piping better than cast iron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After they started using it more
Yeah.
in 1970.
Uh-huh.
This is probably one of the end of the homes in that era that they were using cast iron. The cast iron of this time.
I had cast iron in my house in Scotland, and it was 100 years old.
Okay, we're going to continue pulling back. Right in here we got some rutting at the bottom.
Can that be realigned?
You can maybe shoot epoxy.
Epoxy.
You see how it starts to get a lot smaller?
Yeah, it looks like my mouth.
thought you were going to say it looks like your intestine.
No, oh yeah, probably.
So it does.
I wouldn't mind if
start
my
getting
arteries were
restricted.
wouldn't mind if my arteries were actually aligned. That would be okay. Sorry, forgive my stupidity. Yeah.
Starts getting restricted. It's just rough.
Yeah.
Just real rough. So it needs to be, like I said, clean with that picote tool
Yeah.
and then hydrojetted to flush it all out real good.
Yeah.
I try and get through as many runs as I can. Yeah, getting up on this tile roof would be very difficult. We'll
Yeah.
take a look around the house and we'll see if there's other cleanouts that we could possibly run through.
Yeah.
So it's really a maintenance issue rather than a big
Yeah.
structural problem. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
But I mean, eventually, the cast iron will get to a point where it's either going to have to be replaced, or you can coat it with an epoxy. They clean it real good, and then coat it with an epoxy.
Right. And what sort of cost is that?
You're probably getting up somewhere, maybe about 8,000 to 10,000 to coat it,
Okay.
rather than breaking up the slab.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It just all depends. You've got 4 bathrooms in here, so you have quite a bit of pipe.
Yeah, there's 3 young kids living here.
Yeah.
2 adults, 3 girls.
Certain areas don't look as bad as others.
Yeah.
But I mean, in certain areas, you got pretty big knots, you got a lot of scaling, and it's really rough. Those rough areas, that's what catches all the paper and such. We had one house right now in Thousand Oaks that nothing but issues. We've been out there probably 4 or 5 times in the last month. They keep stopping up.
Oh God.
They were flushing a lot of wipes.
Oh.
All
And
women.
then the paper too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it started catching a lot of paper. It's just really rough. So we're going to go ahead and hydrojet that and run the picote tool, clean it all out. And that one we might have to epoxy.
Yeah.
It looked even worse than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pulling back toward the clean out.
Okay.
And
Okay. That's good to know.
see right here all the rutting. See how deep it is?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's just, that's all buildup.
Yeah. That's all just detritus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if we could find some extra cleanouts. That would be great because we don't want to have to dig up the patio.
No, we'll look around.
Let's see if we can and
See
you know,
what we can do.
spend 2 or 3 grand just getting that done. That's
Now we're transitioning back to ABS plastic and coming back toward
Into
our
the
3-inch
house.
ABS plastic
Yeah.
mainline clean out. We're going to be pulling up and out of our mainline clean out. Now we'll
Right.
conclude our waste line and sewer line inspection. Thank you.
great.